So today's plan is getting the star lighting installed, redoing the headliner first. I've already taken the old one off and cleaned the glue off as best as I could. Now I'll just mark up like 20 boxes or something and then just dot the holes for every single light. So now I got 10 about equal boxes. I've got 500 light strips, not strips but thingies, threads. So that's 25 holes in each of the boxes. So get that pen again and start drawing. 25 in each one. Start off somewhere here. So I've got the holes marked, not drilled. I've got a little piece of a drill on this mini grinder tool, which was cheap on Amazon. So it's pretty shit, but it'll do the job. So now the 500 dots that I drew need to be drilled. So once again, let's just go.
At this point I had all the holes drilled and I started doing the headliner, which was pretty much the easiest thing of all of this. All you do is spray and apply it, spray it and apply it, and you do that from one side to the other, cut the edges out, and that was pretty much it. It was nice, simple and easy.
That's it. That is the headlining on. I'll let it dry off a bit, then cut it all out. And once it's all cut, I can continue with the lights. And it's the next day. We're back at it. Just out the shower, doesn't matter. Let's get to it. I got a needle. And now the 500 holes that I drilled from the other side need to get poked through from this side to get it through the headlining. That is now fully dried out and everything, so a whole lot of holes, and I have no idea how do I mark which ones I've done and which ones I haven't, but we'll get to that. I guess I'll just start poking holes and we'll see, I guess. It's the best I can do.
As a new channel, every subscriber really matters, so if you can, please press that subscribe button. I appreciate it a lot.
Right, so I've started putting the actual lights in slowly. It's an awful thing to do, I'll tell you that. There's so many of them, there's 500 of them, so you need to poke each of them through, drag them out all the way, and after that I'll hot glue every single piece to make sure they stay in there. I've done one row out of 5-ish. They're weird there, so ish. And that took me about half an hour, so this is probably at least 2 more hours of work, so I guess I'll just keep going. I tried starting yesterday, but I ended up just pulling them all out. What I did, I ended up just pulling it all out and starting over again today. So hopefully I don't lose my fucking patience today again. shit. See, I'm pulling things out already, and that's how I lose my shit. Do something to myself, and then I just get mad at myself, and I'll just pull it all out like a crazy man. Well, yeah, if you're planning to do this, then prepare that this is probably gonna be the most annoying part. If you thought that drilling 500 holes is the annoying part, then yeah, I got a treat for you. This is gonna be a bit more annoying than that. And also, you might not need to actually poke holes through the headliner, like the black thing, the carpet, because it goes, I think it goes through them. So if you're doing this, then before you spend an hour poking little holes, 500 little holes, try to stick the light through without doing that, because it might just go through and you might not have to do half of the shit. So give that a try to save yourself a couple hours of work. Well, I think I'll time lapse this now because it's gonna take ages. So now that they all put through, just take some hot glue and put a little small dot on every little light where it's going through, just to make them stay there. They are pretty stiff in there without doing this, but I feel like this is gonna be just good extra security for when I'm putting the headliner back in. I don't want to pull half of them out, so I'd rather do this than take it back off and then fuck around, basically. Won't take me long. This is nice and quick. With like everything else you go through doing this, this is like fucking dessert for it all. This is nice. It moves forward quickly, unlike actually putting the fuckers through, because that took fucking ages. So this should be pretty simple and quick. After that, I'll cut most of the strings down on the bottom. They are really long. I won't cut them all the way. I'll do that when the headliner is in the car, in the van. But for now, I'll cut them up short anyway, because they're all like a meter long on the underside of it, so gets in the way. When it's in the car, then I'll just clip them with like clippers, just to get them all the way down. But for now, as I said, just get rid of the loosiness here. Way too much shit. So this is how the top looks. All hot glued in and everything. And then the bottom, which is all cut off now. I need to clean up a million of these, but that is cut up now. Now to install the control box somewhere there, get the signal wire through off it. And that's gonna be it for this until it's going in the car. So the headliner's in the car, in the van. Now to figure out how did it go up. I think these seals have to come off a bit. It has to go somewhere in there, I think. That far or even further in. So how does it hold on to that? Does it even hold on to that, or does it not hold on to fuck all in? Okay, it has to go under this probably.
somewhat. Does that look right? I'm really not sure. Really not sure, but we keep moving. You do the other side, and then we have a look. That holds on to there nicely, but none of these hold it really. That one does somewhat. I mean, I think we're in. I think that's where it's gonna stay. This is nice. I changed it to white. Is it just the screws that hold it onto here? No, thingy's here. I mean, I guess so. A bit weird, but I guess they're here, so if it holds it up there, it's fine. I mean, I think that's how it should be. Obviously, all of these will still need to be cut.